Hey guys, Shayla and Levi here with Old Pecan Homestead, and we are out here at this little piece of private land that we got permission on, and we're going to be moving the trail camera out and setting out deer corn. We have holiday antlerless coming up in about 4 days. I think it starts the 18th. And we're still trying to get Rylan on a doe. So he missed his opportunity for a buck, but we're hopefully going to get him on a doe. We've been putting corn out here in this field right in front of us, and the deer have been out but not during the day, so we've seen them on camera at night a lot. There's some pretty decent bucks on camera, nothing, I don't know, I wouldn't say anything over 130, but pretty decent bucks, especially for him. A lot of does, a lot of coons and a lot of crows during the day, but I think we've only had like 1 or 2 does on camera during the day. So we're going to get this thing moved. Dakota is out that way right now checking on the deer feeder. He's got a deer feeder back there full of corn, and then we have corn just on the ground over here, so he's checking that right now, and we will bring you back in just a second when we pick out the spot where we're going to put this corn and move the camera to. This is where we've been hunting. Levi's walking over to where he shot his buck. Rylan and I have sat there and there in 2 different spots, and that is where the double stand is that Dakota put up. But we didn't sit in that because it's really out in the open, as you can see, and we didn't want a whole lot of movement. Rylan fiddling around trying to get sights on the deer, so we just sat down in this grass, and that seemed to be pretty good coverage. But he did take a shot on a doe and we were sitting here, but anyway, I'm not seeing any corn on the ground anywhere. Dakota threw all his right over here, and then I threw a bag out a little further this way, part of a bag. I'm not seeing anything on the ground, so we got out here just in time, it looks like. Yep, no corn, but you can see there's tons of tracks out here. Alright guys, this is going to be our view for the next time we hunt. We're going to be sitting along this ridge up here, looking down. If you can see, the trail camera is right there. Dakota is back that way. Let's see if we can find him. Oh, I totally lost him. Can you see? Where'd he go? Oh, right there. He's grabbing some deer corn, and he's gonna put it right here for us. It's a good idea to try to set out a few cameras, especially like along a trail or from one point to another point, just to see where the deer are traveling, and that'll kind of help you pinpoint where you want to hunt. This place is, we just got permission on it, so we are putting time into it, but not like a very serious amount of time, like we would on something that we actually lease, just kind of doing what we can in the time that we have. And so I think this is going to be a pretty good spot. There's a river directly behind me right here, and when we come in, we'll walk all the way down the riverbank, and then we'll come up over the top of this ridge just to be extra sneaky. You also want to plan for the wind. Wind is a major factor when you're hunting. If you want to sit here and there's typically south winds, then you need to take that into account. You wouldn't want to put your feed and you can put your camera out, but you wouldn't want to put your feed or your hunting stand where on the opposite side if there's typically a south wind. You want to plan for your usual winds. Now sometimes the wind shifts out of the north, and we usually set up a couple spots to sit just in case the wind changes. So we had originally planned for south wind, and we had several north winds, so we had to swap where we wanted to sit. And so you always want to plan out a few spots that will work out for you, just in case, because if you are on the wrong side of the wind, the deer are going to smell you and they're not even going to come in close. So that is something you definitely want to take into account. But these boys are dragging in a couple bags, so we're going to get that out on the ground. Also, I think most people are good about this, but make sure you take out your trash. Don't leave trash behind. Doesn't make you cool, makes you a trashy person. So make sure you leave no trace. Never leave your trash out in the woods. Levi is sitting in the spot that we will be sitting. So just a little ridge line through here. And I think that'll be a pretty good spot. We'll use some of that, the broken branches and the grass for coverage.
Deer don't just bed in woods. There's a good chance they bed out here in this kind of swampy grass and stemmy stuff. There's actually a deer trail right there.
Yeah, we've seemed to notice that most time deer bed in really tall grass. Or maybe something like this, like up in Kansas on hillsides where it's warm.
This is what you got to understand, is it's harder to spot a deer than it is woods lots of times. So they want to be concealed in something that they can see you, but you can't see them.
Well, and then up in Kansas, they like to bed on hillsides because the sun is pointing right at them and it's nice and warm. That would be a lot warmer than going back in the woods. Not to say they don't bed in the woods, but I think in the wintertime, I think that they kind of like to hang out more out in the open, not in the open, but a more open area in some cover like that. No, but that will that keeps them warm. All right, so we got the corn set out, we got the camera moved, and now we are taking advantage of this warm day, and we're gonna go get one of our cows back to our house because she is really skinny, and
she's been wormed. I know that's what a lot of people are going to go to and think when they see her, but she's been wormed by numerous wormers in sequential doses, and that didn't fix it. So I'm not sure that it's worming. She does have a calf, and she's very nice, and she'll actually feed 2 calves that are down there, so that can't be good for her.
Yeah, so we're gonna go get her calf off of her, or bring her back so her and her calf are separated. The calf is, what, 8 months old now, so plenty old enough to be weaned. And she's also nurses on Blackjack as well. So.
And as we may go get Blackjack too to get her off her calf later, but I only want to take one at a time. I don't want the calves freaking out looking for their mamas, and I feel like if I do that one at a time, it'll be a little easier for them. Now I just need to catch only Panda, and that one's her. What are you doing, you big old heifers, knocking the cubes out of my hands? So she'll be the last one to drag up. So what I'm gonna do is get these other ones over here. She'll be the last one. So what I'm gonna do is pour some of these out. All these guys are coming here. Back up. If I keep them from running me down. Holy moly, you're a big girl. You look bad, Panda. We're going to try to get you taken care of, see what's up with you. Come on, Tater, in here. Back up, HB. Once the bull drags up, we will get the... That is disgusting. That splashed on me. Blackjack. Ugh. Nasty. Alright. That's what you get, sorry. Now I gotta shut this door behind me without them following me. Come here, Panda. Kind of an interesting sorting pen setup, huh? Use a barn. That ain't gonna work real good. I'll come back to it. Let's get Panda her treat over here, and they'll just stay there until I get her loaded. She used to be a whole lot harder to catch, but I've got her conditioned where she really likes her cake. So there's the two little calves. They're smart. I don't want to go up there. They're going to catch me. Alright, now barring they bust through the door, we've got her in her own corral. So what we're going to do is back up to there and get her loaded, get her home. So pretty uneventful. Hopefully we can get some weight on her. Got the albendazole? Hey girl. Don't hurt me, girl. Come here. Hey, come here. Look here. Hey. There's one. It ain't that bad.
She's licking it now.
They like it for some reason. Albendazole.
She won't fight you as much this time. What are you doing?
Hey, easy girl. Easy girl. You're spitting half of it out.
Alright, well, we got her out. Oh, wasn't too bad.
If you guys really knew her, she's very docile. She's a very gentle cow, even when she's pretty healthy. So it's not surprising that I was able to wrestle her and give her worm her. Most cows ain't gonna let you do that. Even though she's underweight, she could totally hurt me if she wanted to. But if you guys think you know what she could possibly have wrong with her, let us know in the comments. But
And we already know about hardware. I don't think it's hardware. She's been eating
she eats
fine.
plenty.
Yeah.
She's not an aggressive eater. Like, she won't go fight the other cows for cubes. But if I were to put a 50-pound sack of cubes out here, she'd eat them all. And she'll eat plenty of hay. She's always at the hay feeder.
And
always eating.
she did gain. She got up to a healthy weight before
really
she had
well
her calf, and when she was bred. Yeah.
Before she bred and when she was bred, she looked good.
Yeah. So she may just be a dairy cross and be thin because she's nursing, and she's naturally a thinner cow. We've got certain dogs that do not get as big as other dogs, and it's kind of like humans. So, you know, that may be the case, but if you do have an idea, that would be pretty helpful. But maybe being here with less cows and on her own, more docile cows, she'll be able to eat a little bit more. These two are like big dogs, as you've seen in a lot of our videos. And so they're not gonna fight her much.
And she's not gonna have her calf.
Yeah, she won't have her
Nothing will be
calf.
drinking off of her. Well, unless one of these idiots figures it out, which that's highly likely.
Maybe.
If we catch these guys eating off of her, we'll just have to kick them out, and then they won't get to have their friend.
That's all we got for today, guys. It's getting dark. We got not as much as we probably could have done, wanted to get done, but we got a few things done, so there's still more work to be done.
I think tomorrow's gonna be a decent day, so we'll be out here again.
We'll have some more things planned out. So thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.